This is a huge problem because you mentioned dependencies. So if I've got, as you say, an application talking to a database and maybe an ancillary application downstream, those are going to affect business processes. And unless you understand those dependencies, if you affect one, it's going to have a ripple effect on others, and it could affect the business process. So that is a critical problem. Okay, well, so how do you, NETSCOUT, solve that problem? I mean, I have a question. How does the industry generally solve it? And I want to understand how you're different.
Yeah, okay, so there's a couple of problems there. One is understanding the components, the dependencies, and then one's understanding the performance, so you can migrate successfully and all that sort of thing. Yeah, so the industry typically will actually try and use some rudimentary network data to try and take a look at one application communicating to another and trying to get that from some devices, various devices around the network is what they'll try to do that.
Looking for connections.
Looking for connections, okay, and how they're doing that. And in terms of performance, they're resorting to looking at the different logs or the different infrastructure information like CPU utilization or those sort of things. Or developers are looking at instrumenting code into the applications which give them that performance information. The trouble with those, they only see what the developers put into them rather than the whole picture of all those dependencies.
It's a lot of bespoke data.
A lot of bespoke data, trying to bring that together and come up with a conclusion that this is all the components and this is how it's performing is tricky.